Hello there, and welcome to another exciting, amazing, wondrous unboxing video from the Forge of Mars, aka Lee, that's myself. We have been sent this from War Cradle Studios, the Couronne Battlefleet set for the Alliance faction for Dystopian Wars. So within the set, we get this. So yeah, the Couronne, La Dame Liberté is the alternate version, which is the one with the little Statue of Liberty on the top, with a movable arm, if you so wish, to have her pointing and going, "You there, eat heat ray." You also get two chasseurs advanced cruisers, which can also be built as the Furio and Voleur. Two Chevalier, which can be also made into the Charlemagne, the Lore de Picardy. I just wonder where they got that name from. Who knows? The Epulard, which is also can be built as a Siren. I tried pronouncing this one, so it's Essier is how I'm going with. So you got the four of them and two SRS tokens for the aircraft carrier itself. Obviously, if you do build the Voliere, you've got extra flight capacity. But we will soon find out how many SRS tokens, because this is one of the things I enjoy when doing these unboxing videos, to see how many, not just the tokens, but how many bits of the plastic that we get for them. So average is normally about 7. But we will soon find out as we open the box. I love these boxes, as you all know, because I say it every time I'm on the screen. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. I was not prepared to see how big that bit of resin was. I was not prepared for that. And oh my goodness. So we've got 9 in that pack and 9 in that pack. So that's a lot of SRS, obviously, with the advanced cruisers and the Voliere. Yes, basis for the Voliere, stands for, well, the chasseur, sorry. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 sprues there. 2 with the advanced cruisers, with the SRS tokens on there. So just the actual 2 SRS tokens themselves. A selection of the weapon systems as well as the ability to have the aircraft carrier version. So fairly nice. I'm surprised at the size of these as well, because this is the first time I've actually seen these particular models. You see the artwork, but you know, until you actually see them in your hands, even on the sprue, actually quite impressive, the scale on there. So obviously you can get yourself off of these 2 sprues in particular, the Icieri, the small attack subs, off of them, as well as the chasseur. But yeah, that's quite impressive. Quite impressive. The parts on there. The whole sort of Alliance flying or skimming cruisers is quite appealing, to be fair. But yes, what we have here. So obviously these are going to be for the Chevalier and the Epulard in particular. So you've got your 2 Acieri. It sounds Italian. I'm probably pronouncing it completely wrong, but I apologise for any French viewers as I'm murdering the language. I do apologise. But yeah, pretty. So back to the. I did a unboxing video for the Falkenstein, and I was impressed that their hulls were just 2 sections. Instead, obviously, you've got the multiple sections to what I'm more used to with the Crown ships that I have been building quite a few of. Even the Scions recently had multi-part hulls, I should say. But yes, everything you need. You got your generators on there, your heat rays in particular. So yeah, 1 cruiser and 2 of their frigates, scow ships. And let's get down to business. Let's have a look at this resin, because as I said, I was quite impressed by the sheer size of it. If I find the edge. That's a lot of resin in here. Wow. So, much like the Minerva, you have your 2 main sections of the aircraft carrier itself, with the launch ramp being a slight curvature to it. The most, yeah, I'd say like on this, like the Minerva had a couple of aircraft on there, but you know, you've got the 2 little parked up there, and the one just on the taxi, ready to go. But that I would honestly say that's the length of like the Gloriana, and I think it's slightly wider, not as high, because obviously you've got the extra bits to go on top. So where we go, oh, that'll be that way, wouldn't it? So like that, and then that bit on the front section there. But that is a little bit of flash, but compared to other sort of models I've dealt with in the past, hardly any shim flash present on these things. He says he finds another bit of flash, but that's all doable. That's all workable. Probably have to heat up on here, because obviously it's been in a bag, in a box. Lady Liberté herself has a little book. Her robes look magnificent as always, and then just a little bit of cutting off of the extra parts around her crown. The actual base of the Eiffel Tower section of the command bridge on this ship. But yeah, a little bit more. That's probably the most flash I've seen on any of these kits. But they're still really, really well done. Can't see any sort of like mold lines as well. So hats off to the foundries that War Cradle have, where they hide their foundries. But yes, and then obviously the bridge section here. So you can do the different variants, so like La Dame Liberté, where you'd have this on top of the Eiffel Tower sections, and you have the turret section like thus, which you can put a heat ray cannon on the top there, or you can stick Lady Liberty on top, which isn't a bad thing. So obviously you have that one there, so there could be a little bit of a workaround in regards to like magnetizing, I guess. Getting that. I did wonder. Yeah, so you've got these bits to... oh, it's that way. No, it can't be that way. All right, yes, that's one part and the other part. Yeah, okay, I've got it. Yeah, so yeah, apart from this little bit of flash and there, the heat ray for her lantern, her light, candle. Yeah, but this is there's some lovely detail on the back of the robes as well. So it looks like obviously it's all been assembled together because you have those little lines there. So where it's like the pieces have been stacked to make La Dame Liberté. But yeah, another one. I still can't really get over. I'm sorry, I can't get over how big this actual base part is. But yeah, it looks the business. It's got a nice weight to it. Clean up. Well, we all have to do a little bit of cleanup, I guess, but that's straightforward. But again, no residue to it, nice and clean. And as you can probably see as well, I can't see any mould lines or anything. So that makes it even easier to do. So good cleanup. Just a little bit of, I said, that could be sort of warping on that, but that's, you know, it's a flat resin piece and it's been in a bag, in a box with the lid on. So that will easily come out in some hot water. Let it have a soak and give it a bend, or even take a hairdryer to it. But that is the Couronne. La Couronne. Sorry, just getting used to the words. But yes, another awesome little Battlefleet. Multiple ships, so you've got your two mortar subs, your frigates, your cruisers, your advanced cruisers, I should say. So you've got a nice little force there, as a further addition to any Alliance ships you may have. So I do have the Alliance on my second fleet that I wanted to do. So the Crown and the Alliance, and I got the Minerva Battlefleet, so the Latin side. So I'm looking at having like this as an add-on to supplement the ships from the Latin Alliance side of things, and especially the advanced cruisers, because they have intrigued me quite a lot. But as I say, that all looks rather tasty, and obviously will be dropping soon from War Cradle Studios. And I definitely would, for those who are also Alliance players, this is definitely something you want to be looking forward to, because that's a good selection of vessels to have it at your disposal. And particularly that, I'm probably going to go, I'm going with La Dame Liberté, because I just love the outrageous nature of having La Dame Liberté going into battle and shooting people with her ray gun. How badass is it? It's sort of like Ghostbusters 2, but that's a whole different tangent. We're not getting into that. But yes, thank you to War Cradle Studios for sending this out for me to just get my grubby little hands over. But until next time, I hope you found this informative, and we will speak to you again. And until then, happy sailings and take care. Bye-bye.